At an NFIB small business tour and roundtable in York, Pennsylvania, Congressman Scott Perry hears complaints about the Affordable Health Care Act and its effects on small business.
They're just taking it out on us guys when they're letting the big guys like GM and everyone else get out of Obamacare. Explain that.
It's even hard for Congress to get answers.
We don't have the answers either. We're requesting the same information from whether it's the IRS or CMS or anybody. They don't have the answers. They're writing them as they speak, and we have great concerns.
An employer with about 70 workers says he pays $400,000 a year for health care now, but will pay $1 million in a few years due to a health insurance tax, what NFIB calls the HIT tax.
It definitely would hinder job growth, because if we had the $80,000 or $90,000 a year we're assessed in higher health insurance, we could hire another person.
This owner tried unsuccessfully to learn tax consequences of the new health care law from the IRS.
Called 5 RS agents, got 5 different answers, and none of them could supply us with a document that outlined the fact. So we still really don't know.
The executive state director of NFIB in Pennsylvania explains that regulations are tying small business in knots.
When you're taking a look at the deluge of the tidal wave of regulations coming out of Washington, there are some 4,000 regulations that are proposed by the White House. 800 of them specifically impact small business people.
Influences the cost of production of any agricultural product and affects the consumer. And you can see what food costs have done. A lot of that has been affected by federal transportation regulations.
Congressman Scott Perry then talks about the federal deficit and how the government must get things under control.
Social Security disability is set to go bankrupt in about 1.5 years. So we're either going to spend more on that by borrowing or taxing, or we're going to reduce payments to people. Something's going to have to give, and those are our 3 options.
For more information about the Health Care Act, you can visit NFIB.com. And if you'd like more information on regulations, visit sensibleregulations.org.